once again, we started good, and now we ending bad. Let's do it. What's up, Hellraisers? Welcome back to yet again another movie review. Welcome to The Cult of Chucky 2018. Man, you know what? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I remember this movie being good and bad at the same time. But the amount of bad that I have, I will be completely honest. I think I will probably have to say it's not the worst. We're getting to that one, but it's not the best either. But before I dive into all the good, the bad, and the ugly, let me give you a little bit of plot of what this movie is about. This movie tells a story about Chucky now found out that he can possess multiple dolls and go on the fucking killing spree through the bodies of multiple dolls. He's trapped inside this asylum trying to kill the last survivor from the cult of Chucky, which is Nika, I believe. And so now Chucky has to kill her off so he can continue through this fucking asylum. I wish I could give y'all a better plot because I don't really know how I feel about this movie. I wrote down a lot of stuff about this film and I'm not quite confident in what I wrote, but since I got it down and I gotta get this video out for y'all. But yeah, so to kick things off with my first con will have to be Fiona Duff, which is Bri Duff's character. I don't know how to say their last names, but yeah, Fiona's character, Nika or something. I would say she much better in this film. Remember in the cult of Chucky, I said that she was not acting good, like being paralyzed. In this film, she kind of spice things up a little bit more. She acting more, I guess you say, more paralyzed from the waist down. It's a lot more effective. It's more believable when it comes down to this film. In the Cult of Chucky, you can clearly see her moving her legs around and she's supposed to be paralyzed. In this film, it's far better, it's more effective for how she go about doing it. And I do appreciate that because that was one of the little nitpicks that I had with the Cult of Chucky. And this film is so much better. Now into my next pro will have to be, once again, the Connors Candy, baby. You gotta love when a movie take advantage of the R-rated. This movie has a lot of Connors Candy. If some of you don't know what Connors Candy means, that means the bloody stuff, the kills, the shit that we come to see these films for. We'll get to another part in the con. So yeah, there's a lot of fucking cool ass kills in this movie. And make sure y'all stay tuned for that fucking best Chucky kills list. Please stay tuned for that. But yeah, there's some cool ass kills. There's one particular kill that kind of plays homage to the body of Chucky, where this lady was basically dropped down on the hospital bed and Chucky made some glass fall and decapitated her head. Bloody shit. It wasn't a lot of blood, but it was some cool shit to see. Practical effect done right, baby. Give me that any day. Another pro for me will have to be the fucking asylum. I do like the change of pace in the film every once in a while. When you give me something different, I can tolerate it until you go too far. But I've always kind of felt eerie about hospitals and fucking asylums. Just the look of it just feels so wrong and so off. Even though the asylum is more bright, which we'll get into the con, but any asylum to me, I don't give a damn if it's bright or not. Just knowing that they is in a fucking asylum, like a cycle ward, just kind of feel off. I hate hospitals. I don't know a single person that like hospitals. If you like hospitals, there's something wrong with you. But yeah, the fucking asylum, just the look of it, and just all the wounds that they can go into, and the amount of stuff that they do show you, just rub me the wrong way. Just feel icky. Just thinking about it. It's not really a bad thing. It's just, like I said, it's a good thing. It's a good change of pace. And it feels good to see that Chucky is taking a different approach on something. I do appreciate the movie for that. And another pro for me will have to be Andy Barkley. We back, baby. This time around, Andy is back to get his revenge on Chucky from the first three films. Child Play 1, 2, and 3. He's back. And we'll get to Andy and the cons, but yeah, it's good to see that Andy finally gets some revenge from his babysitter, like for his babysitter, all them people that Chucky killed throughout the entire years, and so much more. However, the opening itself is actually the best part of the fucking film. That leads me into my next con itself. It's that opening. That opening is actually pretty good. It shows you flashback of the original film. It shows you the real boy, Alex Vincent. It shows you him as a grown man trying to go on this date and trying to put aside his trauma when he was 6 years old. And so now he's telling this girl the story, and this girl just immediately rejected him because she said, you know what, you are just way too much. And I love that. However, the opening, we'll get there. So moving on into the cons, we're going to start small and work our way big. The first con I want to talk about is the motherfucking asylum itself. Although I said it's good and it's creepy and it's eerie and effective, it's also fucking bright as fuck. I mean, there's like a lot of bright ass shots. It's just like, my God, what are you doing? This asylum should be dark, bro. Like, lower the lighting. It's so weird how they got this asylum looking. Every shot in this film are bright fucking shots. There's a lot of daytime scenes. There are some nighttime scenes, but the daytime scenes are just way too fucking bright. You almost forget that it was even nighttime in the fucking film. It just feels so wrong for you to like this movie as bright as it was, just so you can get people to see Chucky. Okay, that's fine, but it's too damn bright. The lighting is absolutely a fucking atrocious. And my next con will have to be poor fucking writing and poor concept and poor execution. So throughout the entire runtime of this film, we basically following multiple different Chuckies. And each one of these Chuckies is being taught by Brad himself, but they got multiple different things going on. And then on top of that, you got Nika who's trying to kill Chucky, and Chucky is possessing more dolls like himself. Andy has a Chucky doll, which is possibly the real Chucky doll. And then every time the movie show a different Chucky, you trying to figure out, is that the Chucky that we all know and love? But the movie itself doesn't know how to execute that, which is what we're talking about. It's because it's too much shit to follow. I completely understand what they're doing. I'm on board. But sometimes you gotta stay focused. Because at this point, bitch, you jump in multiple fucking shots and it just starts to become a bit overwhelming and so confusing at the same time. My next con will have to be possessing dolls. So you telling me 30 fucking years later, Charles Lee Ray, Chucky, finally found out that he can possess multiple dolls. Why the fuck hasn't he thought of that shit years ago? Because he already knew he could do it in the body of Chucky. So don't give me that bullshit talking about, well, we just found out he could. Bullshit. He knew he could do it in the body of Chucky. So 30 years later, now he can possess multiple fucking dolls. It just feels so fucking strange and weird. This whole movie, it's fucking strange. My next con will have to be bad directing. Yeah. This is the guy that came up with the whole Chucky stuff on Don Macri. Don Macri, what the fuck his name is? Yeah, you know what? Man. At this point, I don't understand how he go from something good to something mid to shit to good, and then the rest is just shit. It's like, how did this even happen? I feel like he was just trying to hurry up and get something out because he just loved Chucky so much. That's really all he's known for. And so to me, it kind of feel like he just rushed it and he did not go back and reread and rewrite certain stuff to make it sound better, you know, just to tighten things up. And to me, it felt like he just threw some shit together in about 30 seconds and then picked up the camera and started filming some shit. Because my God, this guy writing showed how fucking terrible he can be when he's not passionate about something. Because I don't know how the fuck you get this far ahead and fall flat on your fucking face just that fast. Boy, you need to stop writing these fucking films, please. Another con for me would have to be Chucky. Chucky sucked. Yeah, that's right. Chucky fucking sucked. In this film, there's really no iconic line that Chucky says to kind of give you that little sense of humor that Chucky has. You know what I'm talking about, like the little foul mouth. There's nothing really memorable about this movie when it comes to Chucky. Yeah, the kills are nice, don't get me wrong. The kills are nice. The fucking excitement is good and bad at the same time. But we here to see Chucky. And Chucky don't have that memorable moment. There's not a single line in this film that kind of give that foul-mouthed Chucky feel to him. You don't really get no laugh from Chucky at all. He got good lines, but they're not effective. They don't have any meaning to it. Because most likely when Chucky kills somebody, the line ties into what he's about to do or what he's thinking about when at the time of him trying to kill you. You know what I mean? But in this film, it just feel like they just put that there just cause, you know, he just wrote this shit in 30 seconds and he said, hell yeah, go, film, action. And it just feel wrong. And my next con will have to be the dialogue from every single person. We'll still go to the writing itself, but the dialogue is insufferable. I mean, you know what? I'm going to regret saying this, but how the fuck is Jennifer Tilly in this film so bad? Baby, what happened? Look, I love Jennifer Tilly so much. She is gorgeous and she's talented as fuck. But her acting in this film is by far the worst I've ever seen her do. She's trying to get this little sweet, innocent lady voice, and it just feels so out of character for her to be talking like that. Another time, there's like multiple scenes where she's trying to basically make some callback to all the other films that she was in this franchise, and everything that she says out of her mouth is poor fucking delivery. Now, I don't know if this got something to do with the script and the way she read it on the paper and just how she delivered it, and she just did based on how Don wrote it, but I'm sorry. Jennifer Tilly, horrible. I fucking hate her in this movie. I don't like it one damn bit. And not only I don't like it, it don't feel like her. It feels like they could have got anybody to play that role, and it would have been the same way if it was Jennifer Tilly or not. I'm getting so worked up about this. But yeah, it just no thank you. Another con for me would have to be going back to my boy Andy. Yeah, Andy, although in the beginning it showed you him talking about his trauma and then give you a little bit of flashback to him and there, then he take Chucky's head out of the safe, he talked to his ass. Even though it showed that, however, when it's time for him to do that big execution, the big payoff, it just feels like Andy don't even give a fuck. He's just he's literally just walking through the fucking movie because Don want him to do it. He just wants to play nod to the OG film and make the fans smile. And it picks me off every time I watch this movie. This is the third time I've seen this film, and each time I'm like, wasted fucking potential. I could have came up with something better than that in my fucking sleep, and it would have been far better than what this movie gave to me. But yeah, Andy didn't even quite care. It just felt like he was just there just to make the fans happy. And everything that he did, it's almost like you go like, who in their right-sided mind would do some dumb shit like what you're doing? Who would even do that? Yeah, it just feels so out of place. Like most of the time when a character is traumatized by something, you can truly tell that they want that revenge. They go back and they remember the trauma, and as they get older, they start to be like, they become more and more outrageous. And this time they want to fucking fight. Andy just felt like he just sitting there smoking weed with what he was doing in the film, smoking weed and thinking about the shit that he wanted to do to Chucky. And it just feels so out of character for me. Another con for me would have to be, this is a very weird ass movie. I don't even know how to really explain it. This movie to me feel like other shit that's just being tied into setting up sequels for another film, which we didn't get. But it's just setting up other movies. It feels like exposition of shit that he about to write that just they leaving plot holes in. It's like this movie is just weird. It's just really fucking weird. I don't know if he's gonna make another film, but that's what it feels like to me. It feels like he's setting up other shit for other feature films. And my final con will have to be, this should have been in the beginning, but I feel like this has to be its own category, will have to be the editing. Holy shit on the cracker. This editing in this film just feels so wrong and so fucking dated as fuck. There's like multiple scenes where he will split the screen in half. He'll show you something that's happening on this screen so you can see what's happening over here in real time. And while this screen is still up, he split it in half to let you see what goes on over here in real time. It just feels so off to film a Chucky film like this, because although it's weird and campy and all that shit, but it just feels like this isn't good editing. And like I said, I get what he was trying to do. He wanted you to see both perspectives, but it just feels so wrong to shoot a Chucky film like this, because this isn't Chucky. This isn't what he's about. And I just kind of wish he didn't fucking do that, but the fact that he did, it just kind of pissed me off. My overall thought is that the cult of Chucky is a missed opportunity of what could have been good, and just tried to hit a home run and hit a foul ball every fucking time they tried to fucking hit that bitch. This movie gets a master fucking D for me, a D minus. Yeah, this movie just not good. Anyway, HELLRAISERS, that's gonna wrap up your review for this fucking movie. Don't know what it's gonna go on the ranking, but if you want to get in touch with your boy, remember social media link will always be in the description down below. But before I let you go, make sure you consider dropping a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that fucking bell notification so that when I drop another lit video for the channel, you'll be the first ones to get it. And I hope to catch you HELLRAISERS in my next video. Remember, stay creepy, stay spooky, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.